Hey guys, it's back. Cassie found something here. It's the size of a nickel.
Buffalo nickel, give me the fufu juice.
Oh, I gotta keep digging some more here. Let's see what else we can get. I found myself a bucket lister. I got a crotal bell.
It's a Wheatie.
You found a Wheatie?
Yes.
Sweet. A Walking Liberty 1943 half dollar. Oh my god, it's freaking gorgeous. You got an Indian? Oh my god, Cassie got IHP. Needless to say, I am a happy camper. Hey everybody, good morning. It is a nice 60-degree day or so on an early fall, early October Michigan morning. Out here today to do a little bit of a follow-up. If you looked at my previous video, I did a unboxing and air test on a Nalanda MD038 metal detector. We're going to give it a real world test today, not just an air test. I am back at a location that I have searched before. It's a school that got bulldozed. You can see behind me there's not a school. It's just open area. And there's a curb strip section, pretty decent sized, over near some power lines that I did not go over last time at all. So we're going to go over that today with a Nalanda, and then I'm going to go back over it with the Mine Lab Equinox 800 and see what I missed, see how capable this thing is. Couple of things I missed from the last video. Let me flip you around here and give you a good look real quick. Here's the detector, good looking detector. It does have, I forgot to mention, a standard 1/4-inch headphone jack, so I've got headphones plugged in. This is a $150 detector. Nice looking. I think this is probably designed to compete with either the Garrett Ace 150 or Ace 200 or both. The Ace 150 falls in at the same price, about 150 bucks as this. The Ace 200 is 20 bucks more. And I did post a little note on there, only the coil on this is submersible. I like the colors. If you look at this, it looks, except for that coil down there, like it's very reminiscent of an Ace or an AT Pro. The control box has that black like an AT Pro. The connector style here looks like an AT Pro. The rest of it, the bright colors and everything, are more reminiscent of the Ace series. I like that two-tone shaft, and I like the way that looks. Let's see if it performs as good as it looks, though. Let's get cracking. Alrighty, we found our first coin with the MD series detector. Let's see what it is. I think we got a wheat penny. It was a really shallow one. Oops. We got ourselves a wheat penny. It's got a cut mark on the side of it there. That's cool. There was a little nail in here with this that my pinpointer picked up. So I thought I'd got junk. 1940 something, I think. Hang on a sec, let me clean it up. Yeah, you can see it now. That's a 1942. Sweet. First find with the Nalanda. Oops. The sounds are a lot different. I am not used to that single beat tones that the Ace series detectors give, so it's a bit of adjustment for me. But I'm working my way through it. I have got it notched out. You see on my settings, there's a lot of foil and stuff here. So I've got it on discriminate and notched out the first 3 bars. So let's see what else we can get. Okay, I'm going to try to let you see the numbers and listen to this. I hope you can hear it through my headphones. It's really hard the way this works. It gives you an extended beep, like a half a second beep. makes it hard to pinpoint. So if I try to pinpoint, here's what happens. I get the tone, and then tone stays. Doesn't matter what I do. So if I pick it up and then put it back down, it does nothing. Let's flip it over to and I think I might just have a bunch of foil and stuff in there that's messing with it, so we're gonna bypass that and keep going. But that's the kind of signals that we're getting with this. A little hard to read. Hopefully you can still hear that. That was a really trashy area. See if we can do the pinpoint again. Huh. Maybe the pinpoint goes down when it's... I don't know, let's dig there and see what happens. Well, there was nothing there. That didn't work. So, still trying to figure this thing out. The tones are not like anything I'm used to. The extended tones, I like the truncated. If I go over something, I would like to hear tick, 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 tick. You know, real quick, not bing, 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 bing. So my head's having a real hard time adjusting to it. But we're going to keep going. See what we can find. Just found my second coin. And it's, what is that, a 69? So 1 year off of being a wheat. Again, it was a surface find. And that's the only time you can get it really to give you that ding, 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 ding. You know, as you pass over it, you get bong, 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 bong. Really not a big fan of the way this sounds. The way it is, it's bing instead of tick, bing, 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 bing. It's bing, bing, bing. So you pass over something and you hear that bing forever as you swing past it. So I can't pinpoint these things. I'm trying, but you know, it's rough. I think they still need to do a little bit of work on this thing to get the specifics of how it operates down. Okay, so what I've decided to do is focus on the repeatable tones. If it can't be repeated like that, I ignore it, but there's something there. It says it's only about 4 inches down or so. So let's dig it and see what it is. All right, here we go. Something right there, and I think that is it right there. It is a piece of copper or something. Yeah, we'll clean it up later and take a look at it. I think it's just part of an electrical fixture of some sort. At least it got to something. We're back at the car. I'm going to get me a piece of chocolate and some water, and we're going to try it again with the Equinox. The Nalanda got really chattery. I could not pinpoint anything with it. You'd come across it, give you a bing, you go across again, it wouldn't. If I put it in all metal, it said there was iron everywhere. Maybe it's just that it can't. The sun is messing with everything, isn't it? um, it doesn't have a ground balance, perhaps. I don't know. But it was pretty unusable. The pinpoint on it is worthless, it seems like. I dug a lot of stuff where it said there might be something there, but there was nothing in the hole. So I'm going to go back with the Equinox. I'll be able to see those holes. And if I go over them and it says there's something in it with the Equinox, then we'll see if we can find out what it is and where it is. But let's get some chocolate and water and we'll try it again. Well, this is an interesting one. I got part of a pocket knife. The scale on one side has come off. This was pretty deep down there though. Well, probably about pinpointer deep. It was a questionable signal, but I decided to dig it, and I'm glad I did. I will take a pocket knife piece. See what else we can find. Okay, I got something here. I see I flipped out a penny. It was way down there, and I scooped it up here, and I saw it flip out. And as deep as it was, I'm gonna bet it's a wheat penny. And sure enough, it's a wheat penny. Check her out. I can't see it so bright. Oops. See if we can see a date. It got so bright out here I can't tell. 44, so just 2 years off of the other one. That's one more wheat penny saved. We'll keep going. Oh yeah, I got myself another wheatie. I saw the glass there and I thought it was going to be a bottle cap or something, but it's not. It's a wheat. Ooh, that's an old wheat. Look at that. Can you see that date? Let me zoom in on. Check that out. It's a 1918. I'll definitely take that. Nice. Equinox strikes again. I missed my pinpoint just a little bit, but I got silver. I got me a Merktime down here. I can see the back of it already. Let's take a look. See, here's my hole, and it was actually off to the side down here, probably about 7 inches down, maybe 8. And there, still stuck to a dirt clump, is a Merktime. See if I can get a date on that. There's a clump of dirt stuck right where the date is, so let me get my bottle of fake foo-foo here. See, my foo-foo bottle stopped working, so I bought a bunch of those. Ooh, 1935. Do we got a mint mark? Don't think so. We'll take another look closer later, but I'll take that. Glad to have me a Merktime. Hopefully you guys can hear me. The wind is starting to whip up pretty good here. Got my first relic. Got me an accordion reed. Check her out. It was down there a good ways. Definitely like that. I'll take that and we'll keep it going. We've got something down here pretty deep. It is a coin. I've uncovered it and left it there. What do you think it is? What does it look like? Actually, that looks like a dime almost. Like a clad dime. It's down there a ways. No, it's a wheatie. Got a wheatie. Sweet. What kind of year we got there? It's a 1929. That's another one. Nice. So we got 4 wheats and a Merc at this place that I've already been to before, but I've only been here once. So I'm going over it again. Nice. Turned out to be a pretty decent day. Okay, see if you can see this. I don't think that wheat penny was alone. I rescanned the hole and checked that out. And it was hitting high. Ooh, there it is. I think it's just another penny. Yeah, it's another wheat. Check it out. Okay. That's a 50s model, 51. Interesting. Okay, 2 wheats in the same hole. I guess we'll take that for sure. Huh. Got another wheat. It's just been a couple of minutes. On the other side of a tree, though. Oops. Ooh, that's an old one, too. A 1916, I think that says. Yeah, let me clean it off just a hair there. Well, you know, let me... Hang on, just let's see if I can do this. That might be 1910. Hang on just a second. Let me clean this off. That is a 1916. Almost sure. You know, it depends on which way you hold it. I think that's a 16. We'll look closer when I get home, but happy to have it. Yeah, you can see it better there. Guess what? I got more silver. Let's get the glasses on, turn around here, and see what we got. I think it might be another Merc dime. That's what it looks like, isn't it? Yeah, I can tell right now. It's a Merc dime. Ooh, it's a 20-something Merc dime. I'm wiping the dirt onto it, not off of it. Hang on a sec here. It's still got the clump on the back. Pop that off. Flip her over. Just rub just enough to tell that I believe is a 24. That is a 24 Merc. Nice. Looks to be in pretty darn good shape too. Can't tell if there's a mint mark. We'll check it when we get home, but sweet. A couple of silvers today. Definitely turning out to be a good day. Alrighty, there is another penny down in the hole. And oh yeah, I can see from the impression there in the back, it is another wheat penny. Cool. That's a 41 it looks like. Yeah, we'll call that a 41. I don't remember how many that is. It's like 6 or 7 for the day. And 2 Mercs. Not too bad. It is definitely turning out to be a good day. You know, one thing I forgot to tell you, for the Equinox here, they just came out with that 2.0 whatever update. The first one with a 2 dot whatever. And I installed that, so I'm running that. It is a little bit better with EMI, I think. I'm right next to some power lines right behind me here that I could not be near. I've got a little bit of chatter, but it's not horrible. When I start moving the coil, it goes away. Last time I was here, I could not do that. I had to go to 10 kilohertz and drop my sensitivity just way back. And I'm sitting at 22 right now. But back to why it's a good day. I got more silver. I don't know what it is. Let's take a look. It wasn't horribly deep, and I mispinpointed it again, but there she is right down there. And it's going to be another Merc. Check it out. Can I see a date? It's a 45. 45, isn't it? No, 43. 43 Merc. Awesomeness. One more. Dang, I got 3 Mercs for the day. I don't know how many Mercs. I think 2 or 3 is the most I've ever found in a day. So this is at least tied my record. So let's see if we can beat it. Alrighty, I think I did it again. I got this flipped out here. Pop that and see what we got. Get off me. It's kind of crusted up. I can see from the back, 1 cent peeking through. It is indeed a wheatie. But what flavor? What's the expiration date on it? Another 40-something, 43 or 48, I think. 42, I was wrong. Oh, we'll take that. Got a lot of them right on that World War II time frame, so guess a lot going on back then. That is number 8 for the day. Cool. 3 silvers and 8 wheat pennies. Alright, I got something else in the hole. It's down here. What is that? About 6 inches or so. Oh, I see it right over there. There it is. It is a penny. That's another Wheatie. Darn, I thought it could have been a silver. It was ringing up like a silver next to iron, but I guess I'll take it. What is that, a 23? 23 or 28? That 28. That's number 9 for the day. One more and I've got double digits. Cool. Okay, we're gonna complete this one live. This one was ringing up really high, so I'm hoping this is another silver. Actually, I'd like to find something quarter size or older than a Merc. But we got something down there. So I can get some of the crap out of the way. Is that it? Oh, that's a rock. I'm not. Still down there. Let me see if I can take my shovel. I don't want to hit whatever this is. Oh, I see it down there. I see it. I just got enough loose. Darn it, I was hoping this would be a silver. Wait, what? That's bigger. No, it's not. It's another Wheatie. I got me another Wheatie. How'd you ring up so stinking high? Well, that's a deep one. Better at least be old. Hang on, let me clean it up and get a date. Well, it's pretty old. 1920. We'll definitely take that. When did that ring up so high? I'll check the hole, make sure there isn't something else in there, but that is my first double-digit wheat day, I'm pretty sure. So, nice. It's a Lincoln, so I'm not going to kiss him. Really high. I thought this was going to be like a silver quarter. It was coming in way up there. But I've got myself another harmonica reed, and look, the reed is still in it. Those are always broken out. Not harmonica, but accordion reed. Nice. That's a good one. I like that. Another wheat penny down there, about 8 inches or so, and I just flipped it out. That does not look like a wheat penny. What is that? That's a button or something. Ooh, yes, look at that. It's a 2-piece button. Look at that in great shape. Holy cow. BCAP? What is that? Hang on, let me clean this off and take a quick look at this and see what that is. Okay, let's see if it shows up better in the sun or what. Check that out. That says RCAF. And if you look at the back of it, it'll give you a little bit of a clue. Canada. United Car is probably the manufacturer. I believe that is Royal Canadian Air Force. That is sweet. I will definitely take that. Man, it's like a loon or a Canadian goose, perhaps, there. I think it's more of a goose. That's a cool looking button, isn't it? I'll have to look it up to see how old this is, but with that shank and everything, I'm thinking it's pretty old. It's probably World War II. Nice. It is about 6 or 7 minutes till 3. I've been out almost 6 hours, and I'm gonna have to give this up soon. If that's the last find, that's a good last find though. Alright, so slightly different location if you keep track of the background on my pictures here. My other table in the kitchen has a ton of stuff on it. I'm working on a computer for somebody and it's spread out in there, so we're in the dining room. Um, it was a great day for not having been able to get out really hunting in a while, except for little spurts here and there. And to have a 6 hour stretch where I could get out, do a little bit of a product test on that Nalanda metal detector, and then whip out the Equinox and just go to town and have some fun. I am very pleased with the day. I came away with some fantastic stuff. I wish I would have came away with a better feeling about the Nalanda. And for me, having used the higher end detectors for a while, when I was using my AT Pro, I was using it no discrimination. When I use my Mind Lab, I use that 50 tone. Um, Going to a 5 tone simple detector is a difficult mental adjustment for me. My sister has one of the simpler metal detectors, and she says when she watched the video of my unboxing, it sounded just like the one she had. I got to get my kids out to try this a little bit. If you haven't detected before and you use that and have those tones to work with, if that's what you learn with, it may be fine. But for me, I had a hard time getting my head around it. And at the end there, where there was so much iron falsing, it was just unusable completely for me. Um, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to try a different area that's a little cleaner, where the place wasn't bulldozed basically, and see what I can come up with. I do plan on doing that. I want to give this thing a fair shake and see what we can come up with. But for now, let's show you what we got for the weekend. There it is, all laid out there. Quite a spread. That's just zinc pennies and a penny. I didn't show this, but I got this lantern here. I did not find the end piece to let me know what the patent date on this would be, but that's probably, yeah, all the dirt's still coming out of it. The trials and tribulations of your stuff. Needless to say, it was mangled, as you can see. So I'm lucky to have this. I'm proud to have just that. So I will take it. That's probably like 1870s, 1880s, something like that, though. Got this cool pocket knife. The scale on one side was off, and since it's drying out, this is getting brittle. And you see it's trying to pop up there, so I'm being real careful with it. It's a small single blade knife, which is kind of what I prefer. I don't like a lot of stuff in the pocket that gets bulky, so something like that is what I would prefer. Again, rust falling off of that. Some buttons, just this one little early 2-hole button. This one, it has a doggy on it. It's kind of squished and it had an iron back. I don't think it's horribly old. This is really cool. I still haven't gotten around to looking up any details on the date that this would have been, but this is Royal Canadian Air Force. And after soaking it in some lemon juice, I turned it a little bit of an orangey brown, but you can see, look on the shiny bits there, and a little bit here and there on the back. Why are not you focusing? There. Behave yourself. This might have been a copper-coated button. And if I can find some details before I post this, I'll put the date and information up here off to the side while I get this nice and steady. Okay, there you go. And I love the button, though, regardless of how old it is. I don't care if that's a 1993 button. I think it's cool. This was cool. I suspected something like this when I had it out in the field, but I got home and was just able to fully identify it. You see it has a reeded edge there, if you can see that. Folded over. It looks like a dime. You can see the checked pattern on it there. Let me see if I can zoom in get it in the light and zoom in a little bit there. There you go. See that checked pattern? That's from a pair of vice grips. The reeded edge. Somebody, for some reason, folded a dime over and then took some vice grips and squished it. That's not something I expect to find, but it's kind of cool, I guess. I mean, I don't know anybody else has found one, so why not? Found those two accordion reeds. Love those. I love accordion reeds. Found 11 wheat pennies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. My first double wheat day. I know when you're finding old world coppers, 11 wheats is not exciting to you, but for me, that's exciting to me. I'm cool with that, especially when I got some that are pretty early there, before 1930. I really like that. 5 of them before 1930. I'm very happy with that. And I got 3 decades worth of Mercuries, 24, 35, and 43. Sounds like lottery numbers, doesn't it? Kind of reminds me, I need to get a ticket. That's my retirement plan, you know. So, very pleased, like I said. It was a great day out there detecting. Even still got my Hoover Boy shirt on, just wishing I was out detecting. Had too much going on this afternoon. It's getting dark earlier now. It's getting dark by 7 to 7:30 at the latest. 7 if there's clouds for sure. So it's getting to that time where I come home. By the time I get changed and get out somewhere, I'm lucky if I got an hour of daylight left. So it's getting harder. I've got a long weekend coming up here. I'm taking a couple of extra days on the side of Veterans Day, I think is what it is, weekend. So I plan on trying to get out and do a little bit of detecting, and hopefully got some good videos coming out of that. Till then, you guys get out there and find your treasures and let me know what you're finding. See you later.